It's a beautiful morning, guys. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jason with JWClassicVW, and we are back in the garage. It is a disaster area right now. I got stuff all over the place. Worked pretty late last night on my kid's Jeep. We're installing fender flare kits, so yeah. What's up, JWClassicVW? That's my kid, guys. Yeah. That's what we were working on today. Fender flares. We did this lift too. We are painting some end caps for the backside. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, see you later, buddy. Love you. If you're just joining this video series on the Turbo EFI build, we are about to get into part 2 of the fuel system for this build. So if you haven't watched any of the videos so far, check out the description over here or over there, wherever that video is, and catch up on what's going on. We are installing hardlines today, and that is the main mission, is to get these 3/8 nickel copper lines in place with my special little gadget that I kind of came up with to make that happen. So if you're interested in seeing where we are, what's going on, and maybe getting this fuel regulator kind of mounted in too, and everything else that's been going on with Goose, we're gonna do a little update. All right, guys, got them all painted up, looking good, looking good. Now we're gonna put them on, install the bolts, and put a little anti-seize on here too, a little anti-seize lubricant, and that'll be good to go to start getting this fuel line in place. Oh yeah. Got a couple in so far, guys, just kind of showing you what's going on, what this all looks like underneath here. Turned out pretty good. I sprayed some of this Freol up inside the bolt hole areas too, and just to fill up that channel, just to make sure there's nothing like rust collects in the weirdest places, even on a fully restored Beetle. And I just ran it up inside there to kind of coat the inside to keep it from getting any kind of rust. So I'm gonna finish installing the hardware now, and you guys can kind of hang out and watch. Yeah, good stuff. It's about time to start getting the fuel line ready, marking the couple spots on there that I need to for the initial bends, and then I gotta go ahead and put the hardware up in here. Like I told you with the button head screws, we're gonna go ahead and put a little bit of anti-seize on those as well to keep them from kind of freezing up once they're up in there for a while. Let me turn you around and show you what I'm talking about. The screws falling all over the place. Dang it. Come on. This is kind of like probably like a 20-degree bend. It's not very much. Actually, this isn't much at all. This is probably not going to be a bend. 10 inches is like towards the front of where the chassis ends. So we'll do that one, and then 25, 25, and then 75. Do right around there. 75. Now when you're bending these, of course you're going to have one that goes a little bit beyond it, and then one that goes a little bit below it, and that's how you get them to ride together. I'll show you what I mean here in a second. So yeah, I'm doing my best not to jack this up. It's not as easy as well, it's not easy, because I'm sure it's like with practice, with anything, you get better at it. So, ooh, that might be it. So we got come back with a straightener here in a second. We are off a hair. It's time to get this thing in place. We gotta get underneath here first, so let's try that, guys. Oh god. Oh boy, what's going on? Something's not happy with life. Oh. Come here, let's not beat up the fuel tank, alright? You guys are gonna be friends here in a second. Oh, the lines are catching on something. You guys are supposed to be helping me out here, grabbing the lines and moving these out of the way. All these freshly painted stuff. No. No. Not today, Jay? Alright. Let me see what I can get going on here. Woohoo! Oh, we snuck by, I think. We snuck by. Snuck by one. Ow! Out my head. So that's that bend there. We'll take care of that here in a second. That bend down there. Hi guys. These lines are going to come out, so you guys can see this, right about here. Like this. See how that kind of worked out? Those are my measurements, my first measurements there where the lines followed that. But right here the torsion tube is, I really wanted them to go up on the back side of the torsion tube, but that is probably not going to happen. So I'll probably just have to kind of like come up right here and ride the body. It's going to be about another 90-degree bend. Once I get it to the body, another 90-degree bend, and I'll show you guys that here in a second. But first, I'm going to go ahead and get this in place, get these lines in place with my doodad, with my kit, and show you guys what that looks like. So let's go ahead and get that done, and then we can move on from there. But like right here, I can take this at this point, and I'll probably grab some tape and just tape this into place to hold it for now while I go ahead and get the line brackets in place. Cool? All right, guys, I'm going to reposition and see you in a second. Get a piece of wood. I was able to get a piece of wood jammed up in here just right to hold the lines into place. That's actually a little bit better than some tape, because you know tape is going to be kind of flimsy. So that'll hold me while I start putting these brackets in. Here we go. All right, I'm playing with this channel. I'm getting these lines routed underneath here. Trying to see what the best way to do this is, and I might have to go ahead and do the bends to get things kind of like going in the right, positions. At least put a little bit of something on these things. That's the kind of stuff you're into, because it's not perfectly sized channel. Oh, why? Well, we can fix that. We will fix that. Yeah, that works good. Actually, I think that might be good. Let's see what we got. Not quite there. Not quite there. Dang it. That's really good. Oh, are we moving the washer anyway? It's a song, right? Yeah. I'm gonna bend this out some. Closer. Not close enough. Oh, the life of custom fabrication, guys, or custom ideas. Always run into some sort of issue. We'll figure it out, though. So far, things are going pretty interesting, guys. I'm going to take a moment just to step away from the video to remind you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all my subscribers. So if you're not one yet, do me a favor, hit that subscribe and enable notifications so you can get all great content from JWClassicVW, guys. Now, back to the video. Time to drill some holes. See if I can keep this pretty centered, huh? Somewhere right around there. Now we gotta go ahead and open them up for the size of the bulkhead, which is about, the bulkhead fittings are about this size right there. So yeah, see how that's gonna work. Come back through here with a vacuum and clean this all out. And I'm also gonna touch this up with a little bit of gloss black once I get done drilling these out, you know, because you don't want any corrosion, any rust happening. And that hole size is a 9/16 hole size. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark my all bit right here at the 9/16, which is right about here, so that I'll see that when I'm drilling through. All right, here we go. See how long this takes. So we got the bulkhead fittings here. These are the full flow 90 bulkhead fittings. See how they have like a sweeping 90 instead of like a abrupt or a straight 90, and that helps out a lot with the fluid flow of the actual gasoline. So the E85 moving smooth. I don't know if I'm going to be doing the 90 out here or if I'm going to be doing the straight out here yet. I haven't decided. I'll have to kind of figure that out as I plumb everything up and see which one makes the most sense. So we move these out of the way real quick, and we'll go ahead and continue on with the drilling out of the hole. There's a shot there. Not bad, not bad. I think it's gonna work out good for the bulkhead fittings to be in that location. And you can see the fuel lines are right there, so we're gonna plumb right up to it. Very cool. I'll bring you guys back in a second once I kind of have this stuff done. I got to go ahead and do the 37-degree flares and put the fittings on here as well. So we can go ahead and do that too. Clean up. Clean up. All this stuff. Having the fuel tank out definitely helps out. A little bit of touch-up paint, guys. I just got this from like one of the auto parts places. It's just a primer and paint in one. Makes it easy. Especially it's got that brush inside there. Yeah. Oh, that's a lot. That's a spooge. Don't need all that on there, but whatever. That's extra, I guess. Gonna do the top. So that when you're working in tight quarters. Do the best you can. Don't worry about the other crap. Cool. Well, guys, this is about where I ended up. I'm struggling with the hard lines, getting the bulkhead fittings into position and getting the hard lines up to that point. But you know, this is a part of the lifestyle of custom fabrication, or you know, coming up with your own ideas. But it's gonna work. I just gotta keep working at it, and I will get to it eventually. Let me go ahead and show you the fuel tank real quick, because I know some of you guys are probably curious about what's going on with the fuel tank. Oh, in the opening intro, you kind of saw that the welding had been completed, and it has been. I got the bungs all welded in. I got to go ahead and sand some of this down, clean it up, and then put a little bit of primer and paint to get this back to where it needs to be. Bottom side is the same way. Just beautiful work, man, by CP Motorsports over there. Love what they did. So we're going to have an inlet and an outlet, or an outlet and an inlet. Not sure which one's going to be which yet, on the tank. Going to the fuel pump, pre-filter, back out to the back to the monster engine. Update-wise, well, the 40 horsepower engine will continue. The heads are actually finished finally. I got to go over and pick them up, and then we'll get back onto that pretty soon. I have a bunch of other parts over here on the bench I want to go ahead and show you guys real quick. So let me flip you around and take a look at that stuff. Don't mind the 1,000 million trillion things on my my workbench right now, guys, because you know when you're working, stuff just kind of ends up everywhere. So let me kind of clean this up a little bit. Get the fuel pump and some of this other jazz up out of the way. Alright, so fuel regulator. Yeah, man, this whenever you're doing these custom installs or doing a build like this one, especially when you're trying to do it right and not just throw some soft lines up real quick, or, you know, I'm trying to make more of a permanent install, not just a quick and easy peasy, toss it in and get on the road and go tear it up and then have stuff break down or have lines go bad. I ordered some gloss black in the pint can so that I can go ahead and paint the back of Goose. You guys saw that in the intro too, how I ripped out the interior back in here. That's on purpose because I'm going to go back through there and rerun some of this quick roof. This is pretty good stuff for sound deadening. I'll probably do a couple coats of it. But the back of the luggage area was just kind of primered, and I want to go ahead and put some paint down there. So let's look in the box. What's in the box, Jane? Got some paint brushes for the painting. Oh, this is just some extra hardware I picked up. You guys guess what these are? These are for holding the LS coil packs inside of Goose. Yeah, that's right. The EFI Turbo build is using LS coils. LS2 coils, I believe. A bunch of brackets for holding the fuel pump and the fuel filter. What else we got in here? Some Dub Shop stickers, and looks like some drink holder things. That's cool. Can you guys guess what these are for? I got these from Berg Enterprises, so you guys can kind of guess. Best guess down in the comment below, guys. Yeah, best guess below. I think that was it. That was it in the box. Yeah. So that's the update. We got a few more things came in. As like with any of these builds, you're gonna keep spending money. Because that's the way it goes. So I'm sure some of you guys are wondering, like, where's the engine at? Where's that EFI Turbo monster engine? Actually, started the removal process, I believe, and that's really going to start next weekend, guys. I'll be going over there and finishing up, tearing out the engine, or getting the engine out of the car, and getting it over here so we can look at it and see what we got working with spec-wise. Because when I talk about the transmission, if you guys don't know already, it's a Berg 5-speed, but it's not like a normal Berg 5-speed. It's a Berg 5-speed that can handle all kinds of power. And then we're going to talk about the engine. It's a 2275 with the thicker walled cylinders, the 90.5 cylinder, so it's not like or 92, I think they're 92 cylinders. I have to check out the spec sheet, guys. But all kinds of good stuff. We're going to be taking a look at that. We're going to have to probably take the cylinders off, reseal them, put it back together because it's got those total seal rings on there and all kinds of cool upgrades that I can't wait to share with you guys. But as for today, I would say this round goes to the steel lines because they're kicking my butt. Hope you guys are having a great weekend, man. I'll see you guys on the next one. This is Jason from JWClassicVW, and I'm out.